Pedestrians getting hit and killed by drivers is up this year. Two involved Metro Transit buses, and our Ian Russell joins us now with a closer look and what can be done to make our roads safer for everyone. Ian?
Yeah, Irina, well, this is something that we've covered extensively because there's been multiple incidents, as you mentioned, that have happened recently. A man died earlier this week in St. Paul after stepping in front of a Metro Transit bus, and a child was hit and killed in an intersection in Brooklyn Park back in January. I spoke with someone who trains bus drivers who told me driving those buses is not easy, and there's all sorts of challenges that come along with it.
Look twice. An age-old reminder as a pedestrian, it's a similar message Tyler Alls shares with his students learning to drive.
Driving and or walking down the street tends to be one of the most dangerous things that we do on a day.
Alls is a CDL navigator at Riverland Community College, teaching drivers on all sorts of heavy vehicles, including bus drivers.
They could weigh up to 25, 30, maybe even more than 30,000 pounds, depending on the cargo and the occupants that are inside.
Heavy equipment that weighs heavy on the minds of everyone after an accident. Overall, DPS says we're up in the number of pedestrian fatalities compared to last year at this time, some of those including Metro Transit buses, including 2 in the last month.
We know that a couple of our collisions occurred either very late at night or very early in the morning, and so there's a potential that lighting may have played a role.
Brian Funk works with Metro Transit and says they're still looking into exactly what happened with both situations. He says they're looking at training and possibly technology that could help detect people in the road.
We're digging into that this year. Hopefully, like many new automobiles that people purchase, it's something that we can start to add to our equipment coming up.
But there's no guarantee that those systems are installed. That's why Alls is sharing a reminder to look twice for all.
Things change just in an instant like that.
Now, Funk says they've actually got money set aside this year to look at those pedestrian detection systems, but he says they'll have to look into whether or not they would have been helpful in some of these incidents that have happened recently, and if our winter weather would actually affect them. Chris?